We're the Karst family, and this is our story of hope.
We found out the day she was born, she had Down syndrome, and of course it was a shock, and she was purple, so there was the heart issue that about 50% of kids with Down syndrome have. So it was a little overwhelming in the beginning. The pediatrician we had hired for Emma was not very helpful. He started telling us everything that could possibly go wrong with Emma from the day she was born till the day she died. And he goes, well, there's only one thing you need to consider. It's like whether you're gonna keep her or not. Mike was confused. I was not. I started crying, and he was like, what do you mean keep her? Is she on life support? Are we gonna have to, make that decision? And he goes, no, you just, I can fill out the paperwork, you can sign it, and you'll never have to see her again.
This problem will simply go away, is what he said. And I told him he needed to get out of the room we were in, or I was going to throw him out the window. When Emma was first born, we got a lot of very good support from the Down Syndrome Association of the Mid-South and Memphis. But there were a lot of people that would come in particular, the state of Tennessee's social workers that would come in to give us advice on how to have a child with a disability. And they would routinely say, I don't know why you're talking to her about colors or showing her colors. She'll never be able to grasp the concept of colors. Why are you having her play with blocks? She'll never know her letters. She'll never be able to read. At the time she couldn't walk, and they're saying, it's really unlikely she'll ever walk right or be able to run. It was just all negative. And it by a pretty early age, she knew her letters. By 2, she knew her letters. She could count to 20 in 3 different languages. She could, if you gave her the blocks and you said, Emma, give me an E, give me an M, give me an M, give me an A, and she would spell them out, and she wasn't speaking yet, but you'd say, what is that? And she'd just do this. It's me. Never give up on what your kids can do. Never think that they're not hearing you or they're not learning. Emma was an expert at the Down syndrome face. She would, if she didn't want to do something, she'd just look at you like she wasn't understanding a word you were saying, and she'd hold that gaze until you gave up, and then she'd go do what she wanted to do. And here we are 20 years later, and Emma's going to college next year. Next August, she will go to the Huntington University ABLE program. She's going to live in the dormitory. She's going to take a couple regular, typical classes a semester. She's going to learn life skills. She's going to get on-campus and off-campus job training. And she's excited about this, and we're absolutely thrilled that she's made it, that she is living an independent life, and that's all we ever wanted. The thing that I think that we've learned is that never to underestimate what kids of all kinds, or adults, what they see, what they hear, what they are internalizing. They may not show any reaction on their face, but they're still sponges. And kids with Down syndrome are sponges just like every other kid. Give them the opportunities to see things, to hear things, to experience things, and trust them that they are going to go out and try to learn. So one of the things we would encourage anyone to do is to let your kids be independent. Understand what they can do. Watch the typical peers and see what they're doing. Don't be afraid to let them go out into the world. Don't protect them to the point of smothering them and making them feel like they can only do things if you're there. Help them to understand they are their own unique person, and they can do this.